Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about The Last of Us Part 2, because I was going to have a reaction video from the iconic line, but with, Neil Druckmann, PlayStation, Naughty Dog, with the copyright strikes, I heard they did it to Critical Drinker. Us small channels, we get that shit. It's really hard to fight that shit off. So to avoid any kind of trouble, you guys are just gonna see a picture of her saying that shit, because I was gonna do a whole little video, little thing or whatever, but I ain't got the time nor the patience to deal with copyright strikes for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's free use, it's a commercial thing and whatever, I'm just gonna not do it, just because I ain't about to. I'm just not even going to touch it with a 10-foot pole, because after seeing what they did to people when The Last of Us game came out, The Last of Us Part 2 game came out. Yeah, I'm just not taking that chance. I'm not taking that chance. I understand that there's gonna be some people gonna be like, damn, I would have loved to see a video. I would love to have made one, but as a small channel, I'm not even going to, because they love striking the small channels a lot with some bullshit. And sometimes even when you try to fight it off, they still, you know what I'm saying? So, no, we're just not even going to do that. And apologies to people from the Last of Us video. I got allergies. I live in a mountain area. I have blown out my nose. I have blown out my nose before doing recordings. I have, put the medications and all kinds of stuff. And guess what? The mucus and stuff just still coming. So I'm sorry. Know that I don't be doing the snorting or the coughing or the sneezing or the wheezing on purpose. It's just that, allergies. Man, 5 days away from this, and it was glorious. And now I'm back over here, and it's just like, boy, the body just loves having all these issues going on. But anyway, so The Last of Us Part 2, of course, the critics are upset. They got these news articles talking about how, the gamers couldn't just stay away. They had to come to the show and also review bomb it or whatever. I'm sorry. We was trying to warn the regular audience, like, hey, I'm telling you, like, The Last of Us 2, it ain't gonna be what you think it is. It is not gonna be what you think it is. But we were the crazy ones, right? So, I'm just saying, as a person who knew what the hell was going on with the series anyway, for 5 years, we tried to warn them. We tried to tell people, like, hey, this shit gonna be shit. And y'all didn't listen. Nobody listened. We were called homophobic, sexist, live in mom's basement, all that shit. But again, a lot of the people who was watching the HBO show didn't play the video game. And funny how they enjoyed season 1, even though season 1 had problems. They still enjoyed season 1, but then season 2 gets here, and they're enjoying it up until Joel gets killed. Y'all notice a pattern? You notice a pattern, right? Sorry about that. I had to close my water bottle. Y'all notice a pattern, right? Because that's the same thing that happened with Last of Us Part 2. People was streaming it Everything was okay up until Abby Ziegler killed Joel. I'm just being honest. So, I forgot it. It's done. Y'all put your damn ice in my mouth. Look. We're doing it live. But anyway, when Joel died, people was like, what the fuck? So guess what? Oh, excuse me. Remember that old saying? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over again, expecting different results. So if it didn't work in the video game, what makes you think it's going to work in the TV series? It's the same shit as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Remember how they jumped to all new, all different Marvel? You know, the era of Marvel comics where people said, fuck this shit, we're done with Marvel, we're not doing it no more. But Marvel was like, no, we need to, they're going to double and triple down on race swapping, gender swapping, sexuality swapping, classic white characters. And everybody was like, but who asked you to? No one asked you to. And yet, they pat themselves on the back for it and thought that was a good idea. Same thing with Neil Druckmann. Nobody told you to kill Joel off and replace him for swole buff bitch. They didn't. They didn't. Nobody in that company said, hell yes, do this shit. Nobody real anyway. Nobody who really wanted to make money, because a real person wouldn't have did this shit. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all allowed this shit to happen. It happened. Now you got to live with it. All right? But this whole notion of, us gamers decided that we're going to attack this show just because. No, the regular audience members are seeing the bullshit that we've been trying to tell y'all and trying to prevent almost 6 years ago. You get what I'm saying? Then, of course, we still got people trying to defend Bella Ramsey ugly ass. No, the bitch ugly. How many times we gonna have to goddamn have this conversation? I don't want to hear, she's a good, no, she's not even a good actress. She's ugly, she's unappealing, she has no personality, her face is just ugly, her emotions aren't there, she is a walking ugly person. I don't care. I don't want to look at her ugly average ass, because in a post-apocalyptic world, she should have been the first one dead. I'm sorry. Ugly with a fucking ugly stick. She looks weird. She looks like she's special need. Then she over here talking about, I'm non-binary, non-conforming. And then have you seen the walkway when she was with her damn dad? Hell, I didn't even know who was the fucking man at the first, because they look so together. Nobody wants to look at that ugly bitch. I'm sorry. And you think I'm supposed to believe that her girlfriend, who's played by Isabella Garcelle, this beautiful Latina girl, gave up swole Asian dick for special need, ugly, retard, fingering lesbo. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get all the fuck out of here. No, matter of fact, get bent. Get bent. You get what I'm saying? It's not realistic. It's not even funny. It's not cute. Don't nobody even want that shit. And then, of course, you're still hinting LGBT shit in a post-apocalyptic world 20 years post-op. We ain't got time for that LGBT bullshit. We got a world we got to populate. We got half the population on the brink of extinction. And you over here talking about some lesbian bullshit. No. Ellie ass would have been fucking with a man, and I would be like, no, bitch, because guess what? If you're immune and you can have babies, then guess what? Your babies might create immunity, which means we can create more humans who have the immunity. Dumb dumb. Dumb dumb. Like, the fuck? But anyway, so now we got this deer in the headlight bitch, right? So, Dina, had about 500 pregnancy sticks. Where the fuck she get them from? Don't know. Because at this point, like, would half of them still be in use? Or would half of them be, like, where in the world would you even need, go to even get that shit? You know what I mean? Like, okay, fine, whatever. Anyway, she tells Ellie she's pregnant. And Ellie, like the dumb Neil Druckmann is, decided to give her a line. Wow. I'm gonna be a dad. Bitch! What the fuck you talking about? Don't make me come through this goddamn screen and slap the fuck out of you. You ain't no goddamn dad. Your damn bisexual girlfriend cheated on your ass and said she's pregnant with Jesse's baby, and the first thing that comes out your mouth is, I'm gonna be a dad. And then Isabella asks Dina, yeah. And then they start having that unnecessary, nasty ass finger shit. Fuck. Excuse me? I'm sorry. Timeout, flag on the play. Ellie, you're a fucking girl. You're a fucking girl. Don't piss me the fuck off with this bullshit. You ain't no goddamn fucking dad. You ain't no damn man neither. No. I don't want to hear that. Oh, she's non-binary. Oh, shut the fuck up with that made up bullshit. Her ass is a fucking woman with a vagina who has a fucking period just like Dina ass do. Like, be so for real. Talking about I'm gonna be a dad. What, bitch? No! Jesse's gonna be a dad because Jesse's still around, and that's still his child, not yours, you dumb skank. The fuck you talking about? Like, y'all like to clean piss me the fuck off. And then that's where the audience was like, what the fuck? The reactions are like, excuse me? I beg your pardon? This show is stupid. Oh, they just had to add the woke in there. Oh, real? Why are we doing this LGBT lesbian shit? Because a lot of people don't know that in the game, they retroactively made Ellie a fucking lesbian. No, she wasn't a fucking lesbian before. I don't care what none of y'all say. After doing a little bit of research, after finding out what Neil Druckmann did to the original writer and the executives there at Naughty Dog during the time of Uncharted and the production of Last of Us, they retroactively retconned that shit into it. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. And again, we're in a post-apocalyptic world. Oh, so she's gay, right? We're having gay kumbaya, and we're also having two trans allegory bullshit with Abby and Lev. Like, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Like, there should be way more things important than, oh, my sexuality is my identity. Because that's what the fuck it is. That's what the fuck it is. Like, the fuck that y'all even try to sit up here and be like, oh, Ellie's gonna be a dad. No, what? This isn't some damn utopia of fantasy bullshit. And look. I love Mariah Carey's I love fantasy too. You know, I've been having me and my boyfriend, my only boyfriend. Okay, great. That's fine. That's fine. Leave that shit with Mariah Carey. You get what I'm saying? We living in the fucking real world. You know what I'm saying? Like Paramore. Ain't it fun living in the real world? Ain't it good? Being all alone. Yeah. That's the illusion we need to be in right now. The Paramore, not the Mariah Carey fantasy. We need to be in the Paramore. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is getting on DEFCON stupid levels. Like we're literally on DEFCON stupid right now. Like be so for real right now with this shit. Because it's dumb. It is dumb on dumb on dumb on dumb on dumb on dumb. And then y'all trying to blame homophobe, sexual. No, nobody wants to see this shit in mainstream. Like, God damn it. How many times do you have to learn that lesson, old man? Like, seriously. Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all. This shit's getting stupid on stupid on stupid. Like, stop with this shit. Nobody wants to see this shit no more. No, we're sick of the damn girl boss, girl better than men, think that she can run shit. Like, the leadership there is mostly fucking women, too. That's another thing. Look, I don't know to tell y'all. Most women are horrible fucking leaders. You can get mad all the fuck you want to. But you need to understand there is a biological difference between men and women. You think you think that if we're in a post-apocalyptic world, you think that the women are going to be able to lead charge? Like, yeah, you might get a few colonies or whatever that might be led by women. But for the most part, most men ain't about to sit up here and follow a woman. They're really not. They're really not. And anybody who said, but think about, no, fuck history, fuck these queens and shit like that. I'm telling you, biologically, how this shit's working. If we're in a world post-apocalyptic, 20 years past it, you really think that people about to put their trust in a woman? Because the thing about it is, a man's going to do what a man's got to do before a woman got to do what a woman's got to do. And then on top of that, again, remember, Dina and Ellie, these little 90-pound bitches, taking on 235-pound men like it ain't nobody's business. Like, be so for real. And on top of that, Dina's pregnant, and she's getting thrown around by the guys. They're scrambling, trying to shoot them or whatever. And you mean tell me the baby's fine? Stop it. 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 Stop with these fucking pregnant women trying to do action shit. It is not funny anymore, especially when you're doing it for a serious thing. Now, if you're playing it up for comedic moments, go for it. But if you're not playing it up for comedic moments, stop it. Jessica Drew race swapped Spider-Woman pregnant on a bike, almost 8 months pregnant. Bitch, that's dumb. That's dumb. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I know somebody like gonna probably bring up, oh, well, you didn't say anything when Xena the Warrior Princess did it. Well, no, I didn't say anything, because at the same time, they also had other people fighting on her behalf. Yes, could she still fight? Yeah, she could. But after a while, they had to slowly push back Lucy Lawless, because Lucy Lawless even said she wasn't about to sit up here and do all that shit. That's why they started doing episodes that kind of like didn't really have Xena do that much action while she was, you know what I'm saying? Because they knew realistically she couldn't really do half of that shit. And again, that show has serious comedic moments too. So it intercuts between serious and comedic. You know what I'm saying? When they need to do the comedic stuff, they do the comedic stuff. When they need to do the serious stuff, they need to do the serious stuff. But a lot of these shows nowadays want to try to make this a serious thing and be like, women can do it all and they can do it while pregnant. Stop. Because as a man, my concern more is like, you're pregnant. I don't really need you doing that much labored work. Really don't. And you want to know how I know that's the case? Because the girls at my job, when they announce that they're pregnant, whether they're a few months pregnant, whether they're a few weeks pregnant or whatever, guess what? They go and sit down for forever. You know? No standing up, no putting bags on the belt, or none of that shit. No doing tubs, no nothing. They sit their asses down because our job is a physically demanding job. You get what I'm saying? So you can't really have, them doing all of that bullshit. So Dina shouldn't even be there. And then another thing too, let's go back to the fact that in the game, Ellie was fucking pissed off when she found out. She was like, what the fuck? And she was like, I didn't want to become a burden. She was like, you're a burden now. We could have been turned back around. You're pregnant. You get what I'm saying? Like, she becomes a burden because we're in a world where we got, not only are we we got other humans after us because we're trying to get revenge. We got clickers. You know what I'm saying? We got we got all these zombies. We got animals out there that might be trying to get us. Like, you didn't think this shit through. Y'all didn't think this plan through. You get what I'm saying? Realistically, that's more of a realistic thing, because I would have been like, if I had my girl with me and we're on a mission for revenge, and then she finds out or tells me that, hey, I'm pregnant, my ass is gonna be fucking pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you pregnant? Girl, we traveled so long. First off, we don't have that much supplies, because taking care of a pregnant woman requires a lot of stuff. You get what I'm saying? We got one horse. It's just us two against the army of other people plus the zombies out there. And you didn't want to not tell me that you're just pregnant. Like, you become a liability. You get what I'm saying? Like, this shit's on DEFCON stupid. And you wonder why the ratings are dropping? No, because you're fucking pissing people off. You're pissing off our natural logic in this fantasy utopia lesbo bullshit of kumbaya LGBT. It just makes sense nonsense. No, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. It will never make sense no matter how much you try. Y'all have done this shit several times over, and we're tired. We're tired of it. We're done. We're over it. We don't want to see it no more. God damn it. The fuck? And we still got to try to look at Bella Ramsey ugly ass. She's the lead now, remember? She's the lead and she's ugly as hell. Like, damn. Now she over here talking about, I'm going to be a dad. In your dreams, in your alternate reality dreams. Alternate reality. Because it's never going to happen in this reality. The fuck y'all talking about? Jesus Christ. This goddamn show. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Doing dumb shit. That's what y'all like to do. Y'all like to do dumb shit and then get mad when people respond to it. Stop doing dumb shit then. Damn. Hollywood, the fuck y'all keep doing this shit and then get mad that we don't like the shit and then get mad that we have a response that you don't like. Sorry, too bad, woohoo. But the shit's stupid. It's dumb. You can't get mad that we think it's dumb. It is what the fuck it is. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.